Babu, the Tales of Granny.
Aditi was born and raised in a city with many skyscrapers, well-maintained parks and gardens, where everyone is busy trying to earn more and get ahead in life. Aditi wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to study before going to school. She comes home in the afternoon and takes a short rest before starting her extracurricular activities and studies. She hardly has any time to play with her friends these days. Her parents are even busier than she is. Aditi wants to become a doctor, so her parents have planned a strict schedule for her studies. According to her mother, discipline is the first step to success. Although Aditi often feels gloomy because of her hectic day, she gets over it because her dream of becoming a great doctor always keeps her motivated. On Tuesday, Aditi woke up early as usual, but with a lot of excitement. She would be going on a full-day field trip to a village with her school friends. Visiting a small village for the first time in her life was not the reason for her excitement, but she was looking forward to spend a fun day with her friends. The whole bus was full of excitement. On the way to the village, the students played some fun games and chatted a lot. As soon as they entered the village, they were struck by the sight of the beautiful green fields, which looked even brighter in the morning sun. The sun was rising like a new flower, and its rays were glistening off the leaves of the trees in a mesmerizing sight. There were small pond-like structures in the fields where white, beautiful birds were swimming and playing. It was a sight that captivated everyone's attention. When Aditi and her friends got off the bus, they felt the thick, fresh air that is hard to find even in the hill stations. They spent the day visiting different parts of the village. The streets were narrow and winding, and the houses were much brighter and more ventilated. There were no cars or buses, but tractors were common. People preferred to get around on foot or by bicycle. They saw many monkeys at different corners of the village, and the villagers were not scared of them. All the students were excited to see them. Aditi and her friends fed them bananas after getting permission from the teachers. After some time, the teachers took them to see the fields of wheat, rice, sugarcane, and vegetables. The farmers explained to them many amazing things about growing crops and the hardships they face. The sound of chirping birds was a soothing experience for them. The farmer uncle and auntie also encouraged them to pluck and eat fresh fruits. Aditi sincerely learned the lesson of identifying ripe fruits and how to pluck them. She enjoyed plucking fruits the most. The taste of such fresh fruits was totally different from the ones they buy from supermarkets. It was an amazing feeling. There were many dome-shaped storage structures in the fields made of grass and cow dung, which the farmers used to store different things. Even without bricks and concrete, it was a strong structure that protects the stored items from strong winds and rain. Aditi also saw flying caterpillars and other different flies over some crops. This was a bit scary for her, as she is scared of insects. After about 2 to 3 hours in the fields, all the students were tired and extremely hungry. The teachers asked them to go to the village school for lunch. On the way, Aditi saw cows grazing fresh grass on the side of the road or on the edges of the fields. She was surprised to see how well trained these cows were to not enter any fields and graze only in a specific area. They also saw some bullock carts carrying goods. Aditi's friends got very excited and asked a bullock cart owner for a ride to the school, which he happily agreed to. It was a lot of fun for them. In the village school, clean sheets were spread on the floor where all the students sat. Home-cooked food made by the villagers were served to them. It was a simple lunch, but the taste of the food was very authentic and mouth-watering. There was no fan or air conditioning in the schoolroom, but the cool breeze coming from the nearby fields made it feel pleasant. Everyone ate double their regular diet and still wanted more. It was a lesson for the students on why villagers generally live a healthy life even in the absence of advanced technologies. All the students profusely thanked the villagers for their hospitality and the food. After lunch, the students met with the village elders and talked about their lives. They learned a lot about the challenges that the villagers face, but they also saw the strength and resilience of the village community. One of the things that Aditi remembers the most about the trip was the time she spent with a group of children. She played games with them, taught them some English songs, and listened to their stories. It was amazing to see how happy and carefree they were. The teachers also took them to see the different water management systems in the fields. When they reached a larger canal, Aditi noticed that people were bathing with their buffaloes in the same water. All of the students wanted to take a bath in the village canal, but the teacher refused them immediately. Aditi and her friends took a lot of pictures with the villagers and their pet animals, such as goats, cows, and buffaloes before leaving village. Aditi's trip to the village was a life-changing experience. It taught her a lot about the importance of community and the value of simplicity. It also made her appreciate city life a little bit more, as people in villages need to put in a lot more physical labor to survive their day-to-day lives. In cities, there is much easier access to resources such as hospitals, schools, and colleges. She shared her experiences with her parents and told them that she wanted to work for the causes of villagers and retire in a village in the lap of nature later in life. She was so glad about her village life experience. Hope you like this story.
Please subscribe to our channel.